So how do uh, foam insulation attic businesses gamify marketing? How do they get more customers? How do they get more leads? How do they make more money? Guys, this is the key specifically for attic insulation businesses who've been in business for quite some time and trying to figure out how to outgun their competitors. Well, guys, look, the traditional days where you just create a website and hope that somebody contact you, those traditional days are over. There's a new kid on the block. And that kid on the block is a new way for promoting insulation businesses. And of course, guys, many of you probably been stuck in a while and want to know, like, oh my God, what can I do different to get more customers for my attic insulation business? And trust me, guys, I've been down that path. At some point, I was working for a spray foam insulation company, and it was difficult for me to figure this out for how to get customers and whatnot. And the only way I was able to figure that out is is by bundling services, spray foam services with a bunch of other services. But anyway, the bottom line is, one thing that companies can do now and doing already now, specifically attic insulation companies, they get together with powerful freedom founders. Think of it as a group of people who literally do promotion of attic insulation businesses in a gamified manner across all sorts of socials, but in a gamified manner. That's the key word, gamified. So for the longest time, it was almost impossible to break through any kind of customer for insulation businesses. I mean, we get it. There's so many different parts that are involved inside of the insulation business. You go on site, you have to have everything lined up. You spend so much time in those attics. It's super hot out inside. And me as a HVAC technician enthusiast who've been plenty of times in an attic, I can tell you for sure how it feels on a daily life, in a daily life of being inside of those attics, trying to do any kind of service, whether it's insulating or repairing air conditioners in the attic. Sheesh. Well, let me tell you a story, guys. Like, literally, when I started doing anything with my attic was probably, let me see, that was like a few years ago, like 7 or 8 years ago, when I started adventuring in the world of attics. And the first thing I did, guys, is climbed into the attic because my AC was broken. So at that point, I was like, how bad can it be? How bad can it be? My AC is broken. I gotta fix it. And of course, guys, I climbed into the attic thinking that I'm gonna be able to repair the AC without having any kind of understanding about the whole HVAC industry. Boy, was I wrong. Needless to say, I know today's topic is all about what the insulation businesses are doing, what the attic insulation businesses are doing to get the customers. The best way I could tell you guys, we got Valdez, we got Oliver Valdez. Thank you guys for joining. My name's Ron Wells, and I figured I'd, spill some tea for what other insulation companies are doing and how they're getting customers, and give you guys some tea as well so you get more customers. And thank you guys for the likes. Guys, look. So before you can understand the tea and understand all the details, the key here, guys, is to understand the actual customers. And a lot of business owners that I talk to, and not necessarily just the attic insulation business owners, but all sorts of business owners, one of the struggles that they're all having is, like, they hire a lot of folks, like freelancers and all sorts of people who promote them, and they end up spending so much money on the stupid ads that literally don't bring any results other than make them feel like they're gambling with with those ad credits. And at the end of the day, they get cooked and no clients, and it's a horrible feeling as a brick and mortar business owner. And they come to me like literally saying, look, I don't have any money to give you, Rome. And I'm like, look, you don't have to. Let me give you a better alternative. And then I tell them the better alternative, and they all get into the cahoots with me and be like, oh my God, I never knew I never knew that I could pull this off and I could do that for my business. And of course, the same pattern I see across like installation businesses, HVC businesses, plumbing companies, anybody who having to do anything with attics. And of course, guys, the first time I came across my attic trying to fix anything at all was literally when my AC broke down. And boy, oh boy, if I could turn back the clock and be like, literally tell myself as a customer, you know, never again will I go inside of the attic trying to fix my AC. And never again will I try to do that. I'll just hire a professional. But the truth is, in the mind of a customer, you don't really like think about those things. You just want to repair your AC, and the last thing you think about is like, oh, maybe you have a bunch of holes in your attic that's causing your attic to overheat, and the result of that is causing your whole house to heat up, and because of that you're getting cooked. Literally, you know, logical common sense. But of course, you guys understand. Those customers, they don't understand that. I mean, like, how can you possibly explain that to the customer? The customer is really hot, you know, like, you know, getting cooked, and in the process of getting cooked, they make irrational decisions. And of course, they end up like trying to fix things, break things a little bit more. But how would you like to be right in front of those customers in the right moment, in the right time when they have a problem? Sheesh. Would you like to know about that tea, guys? Oh, I know, guys. By the way, Merry Christmas. I know we got a lot of snow in this channel. I don't know if you guys new to this channel, but what we do, we help business owners get the tea and connect it with one another. So this way, you get to see what works, what doesn't, and apply it for your business, and come out from any of those workshops smooth sailing, feeling super happy, like you got something out of it. And I promise you guys, this is also one of those workshops where you get something out of it. So guys, look, going back to my story. So like, you know, I'm in the attic trying to repair my AC, thinking to myself, man, you know what, I'm smart, I could probably figure it out, the whole like AC, without kind of, it didn't even occur to me that people go to school for HVC for like 4 years, 5 years. It didn't even occur in my mind. Me as a, you know, as a former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut and a full stack cybersecurity and cloud engineer, I thought, I was like, man, with the world of AI, I could figure out everything. But wait, there was no AI like in the mainstream as it is the case now. So I would literally like study the whole field of HVC, and oh my God, if I could return the clock back and say to myself, no, please don't learn the whole HVC field. Trust me, guys, I would. But it's too late now. That's what gave me this incredible key and incredible ability to understand the mindset of a customer, mindset of both the digital world and the AI world, and give it to you guys on a platter. So this way you feel good about all of this, get the tea, and finally start making progress and getting more customers for your installation business. And first, I didn't really like, and going back to the story, you know, needless to say, if you ask me anything about HVAC, I'll be able to literally answer that on the fly. Some people think like, oh my God, like, but wait a second, how's that related to me? How's it related to my installation business? You see, guys, the T is very powerful. Like, if you can understand, remember, at the end of the day, you're not really targeting, like when you're trying to get the customers, when you are targeting those customers, you're not really targeting the customers. What you're really targeting is their pain points. Now, come check this, guys. The year 2026 is going to be lit. It's going to be one of those years where we're going to have what's so-called smart pages. So smart pages is a gamified way of getting your customers unlock their pain points. Now, guys, I know right now I'm going into like a different territory, something that is not so trivial, something that is not so easily understood. But if you bear with me, I'll give you the tea, so this way you can understand how to apply that for your brick and mortar business, for your installation business. So this way you could tap into the new territory, into the territory of the new digital mana. Where the leads will be falling down like manna from the sky for your attic insulation business. And guys, look, that insulation business is tough. It's super hot inside of those attics. You got to get through emotional state of those people. And here's what the other people are doing right now. The insulation attic people, insulation businesses. Here's what they're doing that many insulation business owners are not. So I'm going to describe what many 99% of them doing, and how much they're losing money because of doing that, and how you could be 1% versus within the 99% of oversaturated insulation attic insulation businesses, you could be within that 1% versus within the 99% of what other people are doing and get way better results. So guys, here's what I'm gonna give you the tea. Hopefully you guys pay close attention to what the tea is. But this tea is not only applicable just for the insulation attic people or brick and mortar types of people. It's literally applicable to any kind of business, but it's extremely spicy for brick and mortar businesses. Extremely spicy because of how well you could gamify the entire approach for identifying some of those pain points that homeowners experience when they're inside of those attics, climbing into them and thinking to themselves subconsciously, oh, wait a second, I think AC is broken. Oh, wait a second, but there's something more other than that AC is broken. I'm getting cooked, it's too hot, or I'm getting too cold. they don't really think about those things. They don't really have like a, like a guru that's sitting right next to them and be like, oh, wait a second, by the way, the reason why your house is so cold is because your attic is not insulated. They don't really see that information coming right in front of them, and neither will they ever see it, unless you do certain things. So what are those things? And that's exactly why you're here, guys. You're gonna learn what is it that you could be doing differently for your business that other people are not doing. And the answer is gamified sales pages. Gamified sales pages in combination with cohort of freedom founders who, in a gamified manner, promoting the hell out of your brick and mortar business. Now, how is that different from spending money on meta ads or any other paid ads? The reason why, guys, is because what we do, we bake in, and not just but literally we have a platform, digital platform called Hypeism, where you register as the brick and mortar business, like let's say attic insulation business, and you indicate like what your business is, that you're servicing whatever the local area. You include, and then you include something like, do you offer referrals or not? Very simple thing, like, do you offer referrals or not for your business? Now, why is this important? The reason why it's simple, because that will immediately signal to our freedom founders in those gamified cohort that know how to create those gamified sales pages, smart sales pages. It will give them the signal like, oh, there's a brick and mortar attic insulation business in I don't know, like Colorado or something, or whatever the state you're in. and they'll be like, oh, well, how much are they offering any referrals? And they will look at your profile and be like, oh, this person is willing to provide referrals. And they'll be like, oh, I bet, let me go ahead and jump in and gamify that business by joining one of the cohorts, by joining one of the games. And guys, like, here's where the tea is at. Those games are explicitly designed by our talent agency, Freedom Fusion System, where we include those people into a gamified version of your business. So in simple words, what we do, we build specific automations that ingrain themselves directly into the game. So in simple words, when the entire cohort of people promoting your store, your brick and mortar business, they do it not as individual, but as combination of different people tied to your business, tied to those smart pages, tied to the futile mission of not falling into social addiction or AI psychosis, while still producing very good results for your business. Except the difference is, it's not just through meta ads or a singular platform. What those people are good at is doing so across different platforms. Now, here's the tea. Here's why this is so different and fundamentally different than hiring, let's say, a freelancer who charges you money, where you have to guess whether or not you're going to get the results. Well, with those freedom founders, with those cohorts, you get to provide a referral, and if they succeed, oh well, you get paid. I mean, you get more customers, you get leads. If they succeed, and you get that lead, and that lead falls through, and I mean, it gets converted into sales, then boom, you get that sale for your business. You get more customers, and our Freedom Founders get that feudal share from your referral fee. The referral fee that you provide, if and only if we succeed. Now, that is a powerful difference. Now, of course, I'm sure before that, maybe you heard of the words performance-based marketing, but this is different than performance-based marketing. Oh, okay, so we got Cool Kid, remember me. Yes, absolutely. You are the one who made a comment on one of my videos. Of course, guys, look, I do have elephant memory. I remember everything. So, but going back to what I was saying, guys, the T is too strong. So if you are a brick and mortar business, if you're an insulation business, 2026 is going to be one of those years where your business could be ahead of the game. With, and of course, we offer not just performance-based marketing, but we also give an opportunity for you to get better results if you do this through our talent agency or any of our agency managed Freedom Founders. Why? Because they have additional training, they have additional training that goes beyond the cohorts. And of course, guys, we got Frank joining us, Frank Drake. Thank you, Frank, for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. My name is Ron Wells. I quickly was covering one of the strategies that many brick and mortar insulation businesses are not using, and I described this strategy in this workshop, which is absolutely wild strategy, especially if you happen to have a business, brick and mortar business, and wanted to land more clients. And this is unfortunately a very difficult landscape for freelancer type of mentality agencies to deliver on, because it does require understanding of business, of insulation in the attics, and marketing, and all the other parts. And I wanted to create this workshop to help you guys understand how you could do a lot better than just random insulation brick and mortar businesses and get a lot more and get more customers. And of course, can you tell me in few words what this channel is all about? I never seen it. Yeah, this channel is all about business development, and what we do, we connect talent across the world with business, any kind of business owners, whether it's brick and mortar business owners or like remote kind of agencies. What we do, we have our own platform called Hypism, where we have combination of many people, and we align those people together to produce results that are profitable for businesses. And of course, guys, now, so the Freedom Founder is, and what is freedom? So we have two types of people. We have Freedom Founders and we have feudal lords. So Freedom Founder is somebody who is a service provider who provides services or does something for the feudal lord, serves the feudal lord, and the feudal lord is a business owner, and Freedom Founder is somebody who's very good in hybrid skills that are not taught in college, and somebody who doesn't have just the freelancer mentality, but have the very strategic expertise where they could do like digital marketing, AI content-driven automations, thread stacking, TikTok sniping, up stacking, combination of psychology skills, and many other skills that makes it easy for feudal lords not have to come back and be like, oh, explain anything to to Freedom Founders. Instead, they just, feudal lords gonna know right away that Freedom Founders have this expertise, and they're in safe hands. So those are also the Freedom Founders. So what is your production rate? When you say production rate, like it truly depends on what kind of business, but we produce thousands of videos and different types of sales pages. We have different partners lined up as well, and ranging from small businesses, and we had some big clients as well, JP Morgan Chase, big banks as well, Fortune 500 companies. It truly depends on what you're looking for. If you let me know a little bit more about your business, what sector you're in, what industry, what you're looking for, I could answer that question a little bit better. So, guys, look, do you all want money up front, or do you take money on the backside after you produce money for the investor? So the way we work, we have different types of business structures depending on like the arrangement of the feudal lord in our talent agency and our partners. So the way we do it, we have performance-based marketing where you register on our site and you pay only $20 verification fee, and that will give you access to our discounted programs and services. Plus, it will give you greater exposure on being seen across multiple socials. Plus, we send out a newsletter to many business owners to help your business get seen. Plus, we have performance-based approach where you get placed into your business get placed into cohort. If you offer referrals, let's say you are insulation attic business and you offer referrals and you specify in your profile, I offer for like, I don't know, $200 for any lead or any lead that converts into sales. And at that point, our freedom founders in a cohort, gamified cohort, play different games with one another, promoting your business while playing games across socials like TikTok, Threads, LinkedIn, Buy Me Coffee, Nextdoor, different types of socials. And those freedom founders are aligned strategically. They operate like a cohort of individuals in a well-organized manner. But we also have talent agency managed freedom founders as well, who are even more organized and more lined up with the brand's vision, the feudal lord's vision, where we provide additional training to make sure that they perform better. We also have other business structures as well, retainer business structure model in combination with performance-based marketing. At the end of the day, it depends on the demand and supply. So if you don't see, let's say you created an offer for your brick and mortar store or your business and you got no response, then most likely your offer was not strong enough. You could increase the feudal share by offering additional incentive, and we do have our own way of offering those incentives, either of increases anytime some threshold is being reached. So hopefully this answers your question, and of course we got other ways as well. Now, so that's a little hard. It's a little hard. I get it. I know. You know what they say, Rome wasn't built in one day. But I promise you, once you go through a few workshops like this, it's just going to become easier. Initially, unfortunately, everything is hard. But I always tell people, easy things don't always guarantee you any kind of results in terms of long-term success. So sometimes, you got to get out of comfort zone and learn more complex things. And of course, guys, I know some of you be like, it's me lagging or it's you. I think it could have been me. It could have been me. So one day, that day, just remember, like when you say one day, that day could be many days from now, or it could be today. If you want it to be today, send an email to info@highpism.com. Also, guys, if you're interested in any of our offers, or perhaps maybe you're not directly like a feudal lord, you're not directly a brick and mortar type of attic insulation business, but maybe you are some sort of a social media company or any other kind of service agency, digital marketing agency, or any other kind of coaching company, and you wanted to be part of this, then definitely send an email to info@highpism.com. So this way you could have your own profile on Hypism, and can list your clientele as well. We provide strategic partnership opportunities for different types of businesses. And of course, our goal is to help brick and mortar businesses like insulation attics, attic companies, and other kind of brick and mortar companies produce better results. We use gamified approach to do so, using different types of interactive social games that our talent agency builds together with our partners. And we include freedom founders inside of those games who play with one another, have fun, earn some of those hypism coins, and can redeem them across our network of sites, partner sites, plus also can exchange them for real money, either crypto coins or real money. And of course, the more and more feudal lords that we bring into our feudal kingdom, the easier it's going to be for our talent agency to produce stronger results for our partners and freedom founders and any other kind of folks who are seeking to be part of this journey. Guys, I know some of you be like, oh my God, oh, and I think we got a Hussein. We got a Hussein. We got one of my favorite subs, guys. One of my in the house. He came to me, guys, 6 months ago with the vision of building games. And at that point, I didn't really have a marketing angle of gamifying our entire talent agency until I actually met him. And he's right here. He's in this chat, so you guys feel free to say hello. He's working on a very good game. And I already sent him an invitation and to Hypism to be one of our architects for our social interactive games for TikTok, Threads, starting off with Threads first. And invitation is still there. So if you haven't sent that email yet, send it over to info@hypism.com. Yeah, guys, we make money together. We interact together. We help brick and mortar businesses earn money as well faster, because at the end of the day, like they're really, they're fighting inside of those attics, trying to get those sales, but like it's so hot inside of the attic. They really don't have all the resources to be like super good online and have all those psychologies and AI and automation tools lined up and having gamified approach. They just don't have that, and they are looking for support from on our feudal journey as we continuously building new interactive games and gamifying businesses. So when somebody reaches out and asks you, what do you do in one line sentence? You respond by, we gamify your business. Guys, look, this is a very powerful. You're tired. If you're tired, can you chill? If you're tired, please write your email. Oh, okay. So email is info, info at hypism.com. hypism.com. Okay. So, guys, indeed, thank you guys for letting me know the tea and like being cautious and everything. I am super proud of you. I'm super proud of you guys, and I know that you guys are gonna crush it. I know you're gonna crush it, and I welcome you guys to my upcoming workshop, our Freedom Fusion Flip workshop, that is happening every Saturday. Every Saturday, guys. Now, to register, all you gotta do is send an email to info@hypism.com. For us, just simply respond by specifying your freedom founder. Okay, guys? And we'll most certainly will open up the pathway for you. And of course, guys, we're looking forward to getting you onboarded into our feudal kingdom. And of course, guys, I'm really sorry, but my internet is slow. No, it's okay. It's not your internet. It was probably my connection. I was just responding to you and giving you the email. My email is info@hypism.com, and it's hypism.com. So once again, it's info, like for information, info@hypism.com. And Hypism spelled as HYPISM. So freedom founder or feudal lord, and or somebody who's just browsing around, then definitely email. And but do realize that we work with people who are registered on our Hypeism site. Unless you're willing to be like exchanging energies with us, then we'll make an exception. Like what I'm doing over here for Hossein, I'm making an exception for him. I'm not charging him anything, but that's because he's willing to build games for us and make money together with us. That's how we operate. We always tell people, look, guys, we want you to succeed, and doing it on your own is literally impossible, guys. Like especially if you're from another country, um, and like you don't have like all the money and infrastructure and like, nobody guiding you. This is a horrible thing, guys. I don't know. Like honestly, I was born in another country, and I mean, I left when I was young, when I was 14. But man, like if I didn't have any support, I don't know what I would do, guys. So definitely, this is a place where you can get that support, and of course, in a way where we make money together. Not like in a way where somebody be like, "Yo, how much money you're gonna give me based on certain hours?" Obviously, guys, we don't work like that. Although we do have some freelancers as well on Hypeism that are registered who do work like that, but our focus is mostly on freedom founders and feudal lords. And of course, guys, I'm super excited for you guys being here. I do like communicating with my long-term followers who kind of, like, and one of the reasons why I like it so much talking to my long-term followers is because they see me from like many months ago. They seen how the whole thing was being developed, how talent agency is being developed, and they were part of it, and they were kind of exploring in their own world and learning things like video games and just doing like really trying things, and later kind of coming back and be like, oh my god, like I can't believe that I talked to this person, and that person who I talked to took my energy, packaged it, and now became an international talent agency. So guys, like this is the reason why we always tell you, like, look, join us, so this way you get the support that many people are not providing. The goal is to make sure that you have the right resources to help our feudal lords. If you want to serve those feudal lords, then the best way to do that is to like be in front of them. And what we do, we make it easier, a gazillion times easier to be in front of them, gamify the whole approach, and include you in those gamified cohorts. So this way you could play the game in our upcoming season of Threads Kitball or Threads Run Man, be able to build those smart pages, be able to get in front of the feudal lords, create those beautiful Threads content distribution systems for the feudal lords, so this way they don't have to be constant process prisoners trying to be like figuring out how to get sales. Instead, we bring those sales to them using combination of both performance-based marketing and bonus marketing, bonus plus performance. So I know many of you probably say, but Rome, I don't understand any of that. The truth is, guys, it's going to be really hard to understand unless you watch other YouTube videos, unless you read the threads. It's going to be really hard to understand. So, and of course, unless you email us and to info@hypeism.com, hypism.com, then it's going to become more clear. Otherwise, I totally understand. It's really hard to understand this, guys, unless you're like my long-term follower who's watching this and like literally doing things and literally pivoting in the direction of building games, interactive games, to help the feudal lords grow more customers. And of course, guys, I know many of you probably wondering like, oh my god, what are you going to do about the snow? Like, and I know you see a lot of snow, guys. I'm probably just gonna grab a shovel, guys. And I know some of you already see me being in Florida, having fun there, and then coming down in this cold, cruel world, and probably wondering like, man, like I don't know. Like, what is Ron Wells doing? Like, what is he doing? Like, well, guys, look, I gotta clean up. I gotta clean everything up. Look at the snow. Let me show you the snow. I mean, the snow is absolutely wild. You know, I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, probably gonna go somewhere inside of patio. Show you guys the patio around. And by the way, guys, what I like to do, I like to get myself, you guys, is to get you into the mode of making money together. Meaning, for example, I have some powerful moms over 40 who are, you know, they have